husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy, the amazing Mikey McCoy.
Stop everything you're doing, because this is one scandal you won't believe. Insiders are saying that the calm, controlled world of TPUSA is about...
Called Erica. I just remember it rang like 3 or 4 times. I didn't know what to say. Those are the words that will change someone's life forever, and you have to be the one to say it.
Espialidocious Mikey McCoy appeared to have like an extra spring in his step that made them all a little bit uncomfortable in the aftermath, and that he seemed all too happy to assume Charlie's position. Look, he's already speaking at Liberty University. Why?
To explode. A whistleblower has come forward with claims that could shake the entire organization to its core. And at the center of it all, Mikey McCoy. Yes, the same...
Everyone, my name is Mikey McCoy. I had the unique honor, blessing, and privilege of a lifetime to not only call Charlie a precious friend, mentor, but to travel with him literally everywhere.
Mikey, everyone thought was untouchable, disciplined, and loyal, is now being accused of a shocking secret affair with another male member. But that's not all. Sources say that behind closed...
McCoy can be seen plugging his ears and instantly turning around and walking away slowly.
Mikey lifted his phone to his ear instantly. He lifted it like someone who already knew what step came next.
I'm right back there, and as soon as Charlie gets taken out, he turns, he's on the phone immediately, and he just walks off. He bails. You can see him right there. He's just taking off. There's Mikey McCoy bailing. According to Erica, he was calling her and letting her know that she needed
stores. There's been a web of lies, deception, and betrayal. People allegedly hiding the truth from Charlie.
Silent, so I had no reason to look back at it. I moved my mom. I went back to grab my phone, and that's when Mikey started calling me. Called me within seconds.
Covering up moments that could destroy reputations overnight. Imagine a circle of trust, and every single person in it turning out to be a liar.
On the neck, please call every pastor and pray.
The whispers have become roars, and the whispers say that nobody is really who they appear to be. We're talking secrets, backstabbing, and a betrayal.
Thank you, Bernadette. It's crazy. It's just,
Lost for words there, huh, Mikey? That little stutter, that pause, that moment where the sentence never really finishes. That's the kind of thing that makes people stop and replay the clip.
Trail that could rewrite everything you thought you knew about this organization. And the craziest part? This might just be the beginning. There are layers.
Our car ride, he was grilling me on Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, American history. At the end, he said, "Don't go to college. Come work for me."
To this story that insiders claim no one could have predicted, and once you hear the full details, you'll understand.
The way she texts to the way she talks. For the first time, I got a little emotional 2 days ago, because for the first time when I was talking to her about where the organization's going, how we're going to continue Charlie's legacy, how we're going to really 10x this organization to become what Charlie inevitably wanted it to become. I hearing her thoughts and the way she was talking and breaking things down, I felt like for the first time I was speaking to Charlie for the first time again. And he's ingrained.
And why the drama is spiraling out of control. Mikey McCoy has always presented himself as...
Originally, we were supposed to go to the DMZ portion where Trump shook Kim Jong-un's hand. And I'm going to put him on blast, but the United Nations canceled Charlie. Didn't allow us to go.
A charismatic, ambitious, and respected face of TPUSA. Known for his polished public persona, sharp debates, and strong stance on organizational values, Mikey has built a reputation as someone loyal, disciplined,
and that he seemed all too happy to assume Charlie's position. Look, he's already speaking at Liberty University. Why? Because he made some phone calls? Have we lowered the standards for what makes somebody a hero in 2000?
And committed to the cause. Fans and followers often praise his intelligence and dedication, and his appearances on panels, podcasts, and public events have always painted him as confident and untouchable. Over the years, Mikey has cultivated a public image that is all about loyalty, trust, and transparency, or at least that's what his followers believed. Social media feeds show a carefully curated life, speaking at events, interacting with fellow members, and highlighting his career milestones within the organization. On Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, his posts often depict him as approachable yet professional, always in control, and always aligned with the organization's ideals. But according to the whistleblower who has recently come forward, the picture isn't as perfect as it seems. Behind the polished videos, speeches, and social media smiles, there are alleged secrets that could seriously tarnish Mikey's image. The claim? That Mikey allegedly engaged in a secret affair with another male member within TPUSA, creating tension, confusion, and betrayal behind the scenes. While nothing has been publicly confirmed, the implications alone have sent shockwaves through the organization and its followers. Early signs of tension may have been hiding in plain sight. Some followers noticed Mikey's posts subtly shifting, cryptic captions, and moments where he appeared unusually distant from certain colleagues. Public appearances that once exuded confidence now allegedly carried undertones of discomfort, insiders say. Even comments on posts and indirect mentions in interviews suggested relationships inside the organization weren't as harmonious as fans had been led to believe. This isn't just a personal scandal, it's a story about trust, loyalty, and betrayal in an environment that prides itself on integrity. And while Mikey's career milestones and public image suggest stability, the alleged affair threatens to pull back the curtain on a world where appearances may be deceiving. The tension is building, and the full story is far from what anyone expected. The alleged scandal didn't appear overnight. According to insiders, the tension had been building for months. It started with small whispers behind closed doors, subtle disagreements, late-night private meetings, and cryptic messages exchanged between Mikey McCoy and a male member within TPUSA. While outwardly everything seemed normal, smiles in public, confident speeches, and viral social media moments, those closest to the inner circle reportedly noticed something off. Sources say that early signs of betrayal emerged during an organizational retreat, where a supposedly routine meeting ended with hushed conversations and members visibly avoiding one another. Some insiders even claim that Mikey appeared unusually anxious, often leaving rooms abruptly or checking his phone with a sense of urgency. Social media posts that once celebrated unity and teamwork started to feature ambiguous captions and photos hinting at secrets. Fans began speculating, noting a change in tone. What seemed like a subtle drift soon hinted at something deeper. As the alleged affair came to light through the whistleblower, the fallout reportedly intensified. Some members expressed shock, claiming they never expected such behavior from someone so publicly committed to the organization's values. Others reportedly tried to cover up the situation, perhaps to protect reputations or avoid a public scandal, fueling claims that everyone lied to Charlie. Commentators and online communities quickly caught wind, sparking heated debates across forums and social media. Fans questioned whether loyalty within the organization had ever truly existed, while others demanded answers, claiming that transparency had been sacrificed for appearances. The whistleblower, speaking under anonymity, reportedly described a world of hidden meetings, private conversations, and a betrayal that stretched beyond personal boundaries, impacting morale, trust, and public perception alike. Allegedly, members were pressured to maintain silence, creating an environment of tension and fear. Some insiders hinted at past warnings, moments where red flags were ignored, and decisions made behind closed doors that may have allowed the situation to escalate further. The suspense surrounding this story is undeniable. While the public only sees polished speeches and curated social media posts, the alleged reality inside TPUSA paints a dramatically different picture, a tangled web of trust, secrecy, and betrayal. And as whispers turn into claims and claims turn into shocking revelations, the drama is far from over, leaving everyone wondering, who can really be trusted and how deep does the deception go? The fallout from the alleged scandal has reportedly been nothing short of explosive. Sources claim that the moment the whistleblower's revelations began circulating, internal tensions skyrocketed. Members of TPUSA were forced to confront not just the alleged betrayal, but the stark contrast between Mikey McCoy's carefully curated public image and the private actions now being revealed. Friends, colleagues, and even some high-ranking insiders allegedly struggled to reconcile the man they admired with the allegations of secrecy and deception. According to insiders, the scandal's consequences went far beyond workplace tension. Public perception was reportedly shaken, with social media fans reacting in shock, disappointment, and disbelief. Some called for accountability, questioning whether loyalty and transparency, the very values Mikey publicly championed, had been compromised. Others accused the organization itself of hypocrisy, claiming that a culture of perfectionism and image management may have contributed to the very secrecy now being exposed. Viral posts, tweets, and TikTok discussions dissected every old appearance, every speech, and every smiling photo, looking for hidden signs of the alleged affair. Even within TPUSA, the emotional stakes were high. Colleagues allegedly faced divided loyalties, unsure whether to support Mikey or the whistleblower. Rumors suggest that some members tried to intervene discreetly, attempting damage control while navigating a web of trust, betrayal, and fear. Meetings that were once routine reportedly became tense, with hushed conversations, sidelong glances, and strategic silences marking the daily reality. Some insiders claimed that the scandal prompted private confrontations where emotions ran high, tears were shed, and accusations were exchanged, revealing just how personal the fallout had become. The contrast between Mikey's public persona and the private turmoil is striking. Outwardly, he maintained his confident image, posting speeches, interviews, and public appearances as if nothing had changed. Behind the scenes, however, the alleged affair and the subsequent cover-ups reportedly created chaos, friendships fractured, trust evaporated, and the moral compass of the organization was called into question. This scandal, insiders say, isn't just about one individual. It's a reflection of larger issues of hypocrisy, secrecy, and the pressures of maintaining a spotless public image at any cost. And as the organization grapples with the aftermath, one thing is clear. The alleged betrayal has left a mark that may take years to heal, both for Mikey McCoy and everyone entangled in this dramatic, high-stakes story. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is crystal clear. The alleged scandal surrounding Mikey McCoy has shaken TPUSA to its very core. From whispers behind closed doors to social media storms, the story has highlighted betrayal, secrecy, and a shocking contrast between public image and private actions. Fans, insiders, and commentators alike are left asking the same question: how could someone so admired be involved in such controversy? Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Mikey truly betrayed the trust of those around him, or is this just another case of gossip blown out of proportion? Would you have handled the situation differently if you were in his shoes, or the shoes of those allegedly caught in the crossfire? And what about the organization itself? Do you think TPUSA could have prevented this mess if transparency had been prioritized, or was it inevitable? The drama isn't over. Insiders suggest there may be more revelations waiting to surface, secrets that could rewrite the narrative entirely. Could there be additional members involved? Will Charlie finally get the full truth? One thing is certain, this story is far from finished, and the next chapter could be even more shocking than what we've already uncovered. So, what do you think is really going on behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to see every theory, opinion, and reaction. If you want more shocking updates, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe, because the next installment of this scandal could change everything you thought you knew. Stay tuned, because the truth is still unfolding. And trust us, you won't want to miss it.